I'm Cindy. It's Saturday, September 25th. It's about 10:30, and I'm just now, officially, like getting up. But I've been up since about 8. I got up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, but I got back in the bed and I was just laid there scrolling a little bit. That's about it. Today is gonna be a chill day. I don't really plan on doing anything other than trying to get my life together. Need to clean up my room. I want to fix dinner tomorrow. Just very chill, very relaxed. Just getting myself together for the weekend. Finding me something to eat. I'm not really trying to do that much at all. I really just, want to chill this weekend. Decided to come out here and sit on this balcony that I never sit on. Drink a little coffee. And try to motivate myself to get it together. I do have to go somewhere because in order for me to clean up my room, my light bulb went out, the big light in my room. So I have to go get a big light. Well, not a big light. It's a little small light for a ceiling fan light. I got to go get one of those in order to actually, accomplish the biggest goal, which is cleaning my room. I have clothes to fold. I think I'm going to change my sheets. I'm not sure yet. Um, Sometimes it's a massive undertaking because it's a king size and it takes up most of my room. So I'll be dreading it sometimes, but I might end up changing my sheets. Again, very chill, very relaxed. I think I might record cleaning up my room. I might. Yeah, but just really trying to recharge, refocus, and get myself together for this upcoming week. I've been very laid back this week, very, you know, not doing anything. Um, Mother Nature decided to, visit me this week, but she likes to come a week early. So it starts to set in like the week before. So when the week comes, it just drags me. It drags me very, very hard. It takes me sometimes, a couple of days to recover afterwards. So that's what I'm trying to do this week. Reset with these next coming, couple of days. It's the end of the month of my job, so that's a big thing. So I just want to set myself up for a great week. I hear a lot of people talking about setting goals and setting the intentions. And I think that's something I'm going to try this week. Like set an attainable goal every day and one for the week. I believe my attainable goal every day is going to be making my bed. I'm not a bed maker at all. But I'm going to try this week. Let me rephrase that. Starting today, every day for the next 7 days, I'm going to make my bed. That will be my attainable goal for the week, or rather, every day. My attainable goal every day. I know it seems small, but that's a big step for me because I'm not a bed maker. I'm just don't. That's never been a top priority. Clean, yes. Made, no. Well, only thing to it is to get to it. I said that wrong. What is it? Only thing left to do is to get to it. So, finish this little bit of coffee. I fixed a whole cup of coffee. I know y'all can't see it. I fixed a whole cup of coffee, and I'm not even gonna drink half. It's not expensive coffee, so it ain't a big deal. Like, it's not expensive at all. Store brand. Because I don't drink it that often. It's just something, you know, to give me a little extra energy. You know, that little caffeine boost. Even though it's decaffeinated. That small amount to get me going, so. Yeah. It's Saturday. Saturday. So I decided I'm going to treat my grands for lunch. Their favorite is cheese pizza. Domino's cheese pizza, to be exact, deep dish. And I'm going to pick them up a slice of cake because Natalie loves cake. Lauren really loves the cheese pizza, and Natalie loves cake. And we're going to treat them today. And this is all while I'm going out to get the light bulb so that I can clean my room and fold my clothes. We're not going to make this a long trip. And I'm actually going to the gas station to get the cake. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after I get it. Be right. Okay, so before I actually started like filming for today or whatever you want to call it, I decided that I was going to take some pictures. You know, because, you know, I'm building content and I have to build content across, you know, all media platforms, not just YouTube, but right now I only have Instagram. I deactivated my Facebook a while ago, but I'm gonna start, you know, promoting my YouTube, my Facebook pretty soon. And I was like, let me take some pictures, you know, so, you know, the vlogs will match, you know, pictures that I post, you know, tell people to come watch the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, you know. And I was like, as I'm walking down my stairs to my car, I'm like, all right, okay, this is, I'm gonna take the picture, I'm gonna use this little thing I got to take my pictures, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, now what if somebody pull up as soon, you know, as I start taking pictures? Because I took the pictures on the back of my car. Well, I set my camera up on the back of my car to take my pictures, and I was like, what if somebody pulls up as soon as I start taking pictures? And this is before I even get down there. I'm thinking like, dang, I'm gonna be embarrassed. What if I don't take them good enough? Blah, blah, blah. And then it really, you know, came to mind, and it hit me that I'm so self-conscious about a lot of things about myself. And I'm not going to say I've never been a girly girl, because I've, you know, kind of always been a girly girl, but I've been very laid back. I'm not too fussy. I'm not, you know, very picky. I can be, but, you know, I'm not very picky. I've always had a very, like, kind of relaxed style. I get dressed up, you know. I can get dressed up, I will get dressed up, but it's not my favorite, you know, aesthetic. It's not that I've never wanted to be, because I definitely have, but I didn't have the confidence to actually do it. And with filming these videos, you know, building a brand, building a look, I have to, you know, not that I don't have confidence, but build my confidence up more to where as though it's not embarrassing. I shouldn't be embarrassed to photograph myself or have a picture taken of me, pose, you know, show my assets, if you will, you know, in public. Like, that shouldn't be an issue for me, but sometimes it is. And again, this is a journey, the journey of my life, and I'm hoping that, I know as I go on, you know, continuing to record, continuing to take pictures, that confidence will come, that confidence will grow, become, you know, bigger, better, you know, not too cocky, not too vain, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, grows. And not just, you know, my looks or, you know, what I'm wearing or whatever, but inside of myself, you know, to grow more as a person and, you know, have confidence, not just, you know, to be recording and taking pictures, but, you know, stepping out on, you know, doing new things, taking these journeys, okay? Because, Lord, I want to go to Louisiana so bad. I want a crawfish, baby. I want a crawfish, the real kind, the real bull. So, that's another goal. I don't want to set a time limit, because it's going to come. I don't want to, you know, put a time limit to anything or nothing like that to it, because I know it's not going to come overnight, but I know it ain't going to take 5 years, okay? I'm almost to my daughter's house. I got about like 5 minutes, so when I get there, I will show y'all this cake. I don't eat too much of it, take a couple of bites, you know. But I'm not even eating it this time. It's for them before I actually go get this light bulb and stuff. So, take this ride. Roll down my windows now. No, this light is. Y'all, every time I come over here, I'd have been a whole bunch of times, and I still be trying to make the wrong turn. Hey.
Listen, we gotta be honest with each other, because we know these things are fact. That one. And I'll tell him to stop talking. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome.
I was changing like the vlog you always change to a vlog.
You ain't got to cheers to a vlog.
Take this?
Yeah, you can take that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come back so you can cheer?
I'll let you know.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Move from in front of the camera.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Girl, I ain't get my
Hey.
No,
Working, but
Yeah,
girl, Karen just told me mad as hell, and I'm even hurt mad. Why now? Well, she thinks that charged of $6,000 credit.
Stop. Don't do that.
One,
No, he's got this truck
2,
out of nowhere. Maybe he's doing
3,
something illegal.
4,
Yeah, but I
5.
don't want to go back to jail.
And just the other day, she
That's what I
couldn't
said,
count.
but she about to send me gas bill like she's.
1. Yeah, but that's why I'm 5.
So maybe we should talk to her tonight.
Mom, yeah, but
Yeah, all right. I'll see you tonight. Okay. Well, I gotta go. Think I got some.
I know my ABC.
Hi, welcome to Higher Lights.
Nah, this is not how you count.
Oh, right.
A, B, D, D, God, A, L, B, A, God, I.
Y'all, I have made it to the most dangerous and deceptive store in the entire world. My goal is under 10. Y'all, they come and cut this grass every week. It never look like it's cut. And it ain't nothing but dirt, okay? But they constantly cut. What they cutting? I don't know. I think they're coming just to be saying they're coming so they can get paid. To the conclusion that I'm going back to the office because it's 10:30. I'm still in my robe. I'm just now eating breakfast. I had started going back in the office like in July, but I took a vacation. And instead of coming straight back into the office, starting work after vacation, I said I'm gonna stay home. Then Mother Nature visited me last week, so I'm gonna stay home for that. So I came to the conclusion that I'm going to go in the office Tuesday through Thursday every week. Instead of sitting at home every day. It makes me lazy. I'm still in my robe. All this always makes me think about, like, what should I be doing with my life? Why isn't that I don't know what I should be doing with my life? I don't know. I don't know. You always hear people about if you do what you love, it won't be work. Well, how do you figure out what you love if you always working and operating in your purpose? I don't know what my purpose is, and I feel bad because it's like I should know, you know, shouldn't I? They make you feel like you should know, like there's, and especially by a certain age, that you should know exactly what your purpose is, what you should be doing, or what brings you joy and happiness while you work. I don't know. I had my first child at 17. I had my second child by the time I was 19, 20. I don't know what that is. My goal, starting out working, my very first job was like 15, 16 years old. And I was just working to get money, you know, working to get money. Ended up having children so young. So my focus, or my purpose at that time was to make money to survive, make money to provide. And I have been in survival mode, you know, just trying to live, just trying to, be able to provide a home for my children and myself for over 20 years, you know. And it's taken me a good, I want to say, good past year or two, maybe three. I'm going to say about a good 3 years to say you don't have to fight to survive anymore. Like it's more than just surviving. It's more than just taking care of your basic needs. Where I reached a point that I am able to do more than survive and meet my basic needs. I couldn't think beyond that. I couldn't dream beyond that. I didn't have a thought or a passion towards what that could be because I've been surviving. Now I'm past surviving and I'm just living. Now I want to get past living to thriving. How does that work? Where do I find that at? That's where I'm at right now. I feel hopeful. I feel optimistic, that I will find it and be able to, do those things. Or rather, operate in that way. Because that's what I want to do. Like the past 3 years. Essentially, since I've actually moved into this place that I'm currently in. I have felt very restless. Not just restless and, I need something to do, but restless on the inside. And it's like, what is something more? Is something else? Is something needed? Where should I be going? What should I be doing? Like just restless and trying to figure out or even, focus or concentrate on what that restlessness is about. And it's no longer surviving or living, but figuring out how to thrive while living in this, in this lifetime. and what that means for me. How do I, get that, bring it about, operate in the purpose, figure out, what exactly was my purpose here, this time that I was given. I understand it could have been, just to birth the children that, I birthed, or the purpose or meaning or what I mean to someone else's life. Who those people are, besides family is, it's somebody outside of my family. Like all of those things. And I just, I'm trying to figure that out. What is it? Is it YouTube? I'm definitely praying. I'm focusing on being more grateful for each day. Because when you think about it, it's not one day am I woken up of my own accord. I wake up because God allows me to wake up. Like I'm not, in my sleep. Like, yep, it's time to get up. I'm awakened from a slumber that I didn't even know I was in, and I'm focusing on being grateful for each day that He provides that for me. I'm focusing on just being grateful for each day. Each day is an opportunity. Each day is a moment in time that He's given me, and figuring out how each day, not only to be grateful, but to honor Him, to give Him praises, for Him showing me grace and mercy each day, and figuring out how to, show that love that He's given me, show that grace and mercy that He gives me, and, give that out to, His other His creations, other people, because I do like to help people. And every job that I've had, although be it customer service, in some capacity helps people, whether it's, fast food and serving. I worked as a cook in a nursing home, and I've done, customer service through a call center. It's all been service of some kind, and it's not. And I've been able to work each job being helpful to others. So it is something that I do enjoy, but it got to be in a different capacity, I believe, or it got to be in a different capacity. At this time, at this point in my life, it got to be at a different capacity. And in which way it's going to be filled, in which way my purpose will be, revealed. I know it's going to be through people in some kind of way. Whether it's providing service, being supportive, helpful, speaking, I don't know. And the crazy part is I do not like talking in crowds. I do not like talking publicly, even though this is so public. It's still private because most of the times it's within the confines of my home, in my personal space. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess and me figuring it out, and it's going back to my journey, Cindy's journeys, and figuring that out. Is that it's all part of the journey, I guess. I done talked enough. Let me get back to focusing on this work and this breakfast. I'm a holler. Good morning. It's a Friday. Yes, I'm at work. I'm always at work, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. And yes, I have on a nightgown, but at least it's not black today, okay? I work from home. But I'm going into the office next week. 1, so I can get out this house. 2, it's customer service next week. Customer service week next week. So I'm going to go into the office. Maybe it'll help kind of lift my spirits, but it also give me, a little motivation to, I don't know. Yes, my hair still looks like this. I did say I was going to contact my stylist to see if I can get an appointment, and she advised that she had a death in the family. Sorry for your loss. And she don't know if or when she'll be doing hair, so now I got to figure that out. Lord, it just seems like I have to figure out so much. I watch Beloved. I like Beloved. I don't watch every video, but I watch, some of her videos. And she said something that has absolutely stuck with me since I've heard it. And I don't know, it just got me. I don't know. I really woke up this morning, in good spirits, in a good mood. Then now. But she said, the Lord willing, she has 24 years of life, at least left, because she's 46 and she'll be 70 in 24 years. And when you think about 24 years, I mean, it's 24 years, it seems long, but then 24 years is so short. 24 years of my life passed without me actually living in it, being in it, present, focused or anything, because it was 24 years. I became a mother young, out in the world young, and they flew by. I didn't know they was gone till I was 34, okay? And to be honest, I'm not far behind Beloved in age. And when you think about 24 years, I have a child that's 23. I have a child that will be 26. And to think it's not a long time, y'all. It's not. And a lot of time of your life is spent in childhood and adolescence. You don't even really know what you got going on till it's gone. To spend so much time wasted on people and situations and in your head, you really don't know or realize what's gone until it's gone. A hormone. Y'all, it's so emotional. And I think partly because, yes, I'm still kind of, I want to say, affected by, a monthly, but in the absolute grand, scheme of things, 24 years is not a lot. I spent over 20 years raising kids as a child. I wasn't even 20 yet. I'm kind of sort of, just coming out of that in a way, And now I have grandkids. And to think that essentially I have 24 years before I'm 70. And I haven't even done or scratched the surface of things that I wanted to do or try or, anything. 24 years? 24 years, y'all. I woke up in good spirits. Like before I even got out the bed this morning, I'm speaking to the Lord. I'm grateful. I'm thankful, thinking about those 24 years and how to move forward, move in them, use them wisely, all while, trying to be a good person. Not just a good person, a good mother, grandmother, daughter, sister, aunt, And to think that you yourself is stretched out over all of these people, and to fit yourself into all of that also. Wow. Trying to be a good person, just in general to people. These things overwhelm me, y'all. And to think that people have figured out life completely. You telling me that y'all have completely figured out life and you ain't even 40 yet? And I'm 40. I'm over 40. And I ain't got it together. I can't some days it just overwhelms me, you know? I watch Lips also, and at the end of every video he says, there's more than one way to get home, but just get there. For me, it hit different yesterday because home with the Lord, home peace, home joy, home and living your life. And it's more than one path, more than one way. And your goal each day is to just get there. I've spent a lot of time shrinking myself to fit into other people's lives. Shrinking myself to be acceptable to others. Not voicing my opinions or concerns so that I don't upset people, because I do not like to hurt people. I don't want to be a person that hurts others. I know what it feels like to be hurt by another. Family, friends, people who have outright said they love you or make it seem as if they love you and almost damn near kill you. So basically, essentially for me, I want to live enjoy, live in peace. I know, life will not be perfect. There will be definitely bumps, lumps, dips, crashes, because it's all out of our control. And I just want to grab a hold and control of what I can control. And essentially learn sometimes to leave well enough alone. Knowing that I won't get closure to every situation. It won't be understanding in every situation or conversation or even relationship of any kind. And I have to make my peace with that and move on. I can't let that sit on me, because then I'm stuck and I'm not living. And I don't want to be at 70 years old, racked with guilt because I wasn't living, and hurt because I wasn't understood, or I felt as if I wasn't understood. Just pondering on things that have passed that I can't change. I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. I have let a lot of it sit on me for years. And I don't want that for myself anymore. And I guess, this is kind of a way, of me making peace with a lot of things. Yes, this recording myself. And it didn't hit me until now. I didn't understand it or even realize it until now. Because in a way, it's an affirmation. Yo, it's of one, it happened. Two, I got through it. Three, anything that comes, I will get through it. And four, I can continue to live through it all. I know some of y'all might not, believe in the Lord or, whatever. That's fine. But the revelations that He gives me helps me. The revelations that I receive helps me. Didn't even realize that was part of this journey, y'all. And it's calmed me a little bit. It's giving, because y'all, again, I do not like to hurt people. My intention is never to hurt, ever. And in having conversations sometimes with people, I know I am very direct and I'm very honest and strong. And sometimes it comes off, very strong, especially to, sensitive people. And my intention is not to hurt, So people, get offended and, can and will be hurt, by me. And it hurts me because I don't know how to fix it. Apologies can work for some, but some people it's not enough because they're sensitive. They're hurt people and they're not working on the hurt that actually hurt them. They work on they're not accepting of the part they played in the hurt that they received, because sometimes in some situations you do play a part in that hurt because you are aware of the hurt. One moment. Y'all keep I'm working. But as I was saying, like, in some situations you are aware of things that, are hurting you, and you're accepting that hurt in that moment because you're holding on to, that situation, that person, or whatever it is, what I'm saying, that's causing you hurt. But then for you, it's not causing you hurt. It's something you've wanted. It's something you've worked for. It's something you desire. It's something that you don't want to let go. And then letting go of that person or that situation, you feel as if you will be more hurt by that than the actual hurt that you're experiencing while you're in it. Now, I'm not just saying this, because I'm looking from the outside, but it's because I've been in that situation. I've been in that situation. Me feeling like that if I let this go, I let this person go, that it's going to be more hurtful than what I'm currently experiencing, not realizing, or, not wanting to accept that I probably could be in a way better position. I could feel way better than I'm feeling. I will look way better than I'm looking at that time, than what I'm currently going through. All because I want to hold on to it. They like to say, you're trying to take something away from a kid that is going to hurt them, but all they want to do is hold on to it. I've been there. I've done that. So I know. And it took me a while to, accept my part in the hurt. Because had I walked away, had I let it go, I wouldn't have been hurt. And that's hard to accept from yourself. It's hard to forgive yourself, because who would literally, play with a knife, knowing it's going to hurt you, knowing it's going to cut you, knowing it's going to make you bleed, could possibly bleed out and die. You're not going to do that. Physically, but mentally, you will. You can. People do. I did, and everything would bother me until, or people who weren't even trying to hurt me. They're speaking truth. They're speaking life. They're speaking facts. And because I'm hurt, I've been hurt, I'm sitting in the hurt, I want the hurt, I ain't listening. And it took me a long time, too long, to recognize it, understand it, accept it, forgive myself, and move on. I think about it, it can pull me back. But then I have to tell myself, you made it. You did it. You did the work. You did the work. You're still working on it, but you did the work. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you know better. Do better. Y'all, emotions have never been my friend. Woo! And it's hard work when you're working, y'all. I said all of that, but now I feel better. I let it out. And realizing that this is an outlet. That this is an outlet. Because usually, after having all of this, talking with myself, thinking, crying, and I get here and this is all by myself, not talking to anyone, working, doing all of this, because this is, part of the work. But to actually speak this out loud, the relief I feel, the relief I feel, y'all. The relief. And knowing that all of this is a part of helping me live. Helping me live. Finding that peace. Finding that joy. And live. An acceptance of me and my journey. So I'm on my way to pick up my lunch. I hope it's ready. I hope I ain't gotta wait. So I'm still trying to make it to the store to get me a cup of ice. The crushed ice, the good ice. I'm trying to taste this new pizza. Okay, I'm back. I got myself together just a little bit. And when I say I barely made it, I barely made it. I had like 32 seconds. And, that was still pushing it because it was right at 30 minutes. I only get 30 minutes for my lunch. But let me show y'all my pizza. Again, she looked delicious. She really do. Like, I know it's literally just their pizza and like folded up. But it looks really good. I hope it's really good. And I'm going to show y'all what else I got. So I did get my ice. And again, the good ice, the crushed ice, the crushed ice. That was a brush. The crushed ice. And I also got this, one of my childhood favorites. It was at the gas station, but I haven't seen these in a minute. I did give me a sweet treat. A cosmic brownie. I'm not going to eat all of this. I hate that I picked it up. It was the first thing. I ain't going to say the first thing I seen, but the first thing that seemed appealing. And I'm a snacker. I'm a snacker. I like chips. I like crunchy things. And these are, if you can see, fried pork skins. And of course, this is my favorite soda. I don't even drink soda like that. But this new Coke Zero is the bomb. Like, it's the bomb. Really the bomb. But let me get into my lunch. Yeah, let me get into my lunch. If we're going to talk a little bit. And yeah, you're working. Okay. But it's going to be all right. Never in a million years would I have thought never imagined making a YouTube. And never in 2 million years did I believe that I would get on this mug expressing myself if I feel this. You know what I'm saying? Or just, essentially opening up and being Cindy. But when I say it's probably what I needed, because I'm not emotional. Let me take that back. I am emotional, but I'm very emotional. If I am emotional, it's in private. It's not shared. It's not, around people or anything like that. Some people probably even think I'm heartless because they probably ain't never seen me cry or seeing no more emotion other than, like anger, what I'm saying, me being upset or bothered, not, too extreme. So I would have never thought that. But it's helped me so much and just, I don't know. How long out from my first video. And definitely this one. Never would imagine. But when I say the revelations that I received while, just talking it out, the release of emotion or just, my words, me, was the best thing I've probably done in my life. So I don't really know where this is going to take me, how it's going to, evolve or move. But I know one thing, that it was meant for me. Regardless, if I receive, no views on anything, if I never blow up, it's been beneficial to me on my personal journey of life. But hey, it is what it is. I hope y'all continue with me on this journey to wherever it takes me and you, us together. So thank you for watching. I hope you like. I hope you comment. I hope you subscribe. And I'll see you next time on Cindy's Journeys. Bye.